What's the deal, peeps? It's your boy, back with the first video. Back with it. Okay, anyway. Today I want to talk about your mind state and your mentality. Your mind state and your mentality is probably going to be what 70% of this channel is about, because we are our thoughts. What we think about is what we become. What we say to ourselves is what we become. What runs through our head, what we talk about, is what we become. It's going to put us where we're going to be, whether we like that or not. Okay? I talk to plenty of artists, plenty of students, plenty of guys, and I can always tell from the beginning, the first conversation, the ones that are going to have more success than the other ones. And the main characteristic that separates those two is their mentality, okay? You got one guy that speaks and talks like this. Well, yeah, coach, I gotta get it done, man. And I hope, and I wish, and maybe. And speaking of maybe and hope and wish and if, speaking with uncertainty, your brain, your body, your movement is going to move into that direction because you're unsure. You haven't made the decision that this is what you want to do. Versus the other guy that's going to have more success. He speaks, yeah, coach, when I do this, yeah, coach, I'm going to do this, man. He's speaking of everything like it's going to happen, like it's about to happen. And if it didn't happen, it's going to happen. And he knows it's going to happen. He speaks with conviction. The difference between these two guys is the guy that speaks like it's going to happen. He said, I know this is going to happen. And he doesn't talk in uncertainties and say maybe and if and probably. And I hope it goes right. And maybe if it goes right, or, you know what I'm saying? His body, his mind is moving towards that because he speaks. Okay, if I'm saying, man, I'm gonna have 50,000 in the bank by the end of this year, and I tell myself every day I'm gonna have 50,000 in the bank this year. Okay, it's not just enough for me to just say it, because I have to put work behind that. I have to put leg work behind that. But by me saying I'm gonna make 50,000, I'm gonna put 50,000 in the bank, I'm gonna have 50,000 in the bank, and my body is gonna move towards that. My mind, all of my movements, everything is gonna push me into that path. Versus I hope so, man. Maybe. Even if I'm speaking of uncertainty and I do put the work in for whatever I want to do. Speaking of maybe, well, you know, hopefully I get to 50,000. I hope I get to 50. My goal is 50,000. I hope I can reach it. Maybe I can reach it. Then you're gonna fall short. You ever heard of somebody say, you know what I'm saying, like make a goal like super big just in case you don't hit that mark? If you fall short, you'll still land at a place that's acceptable. Okay, we have to realize maybe our lives aren't going the way we want it to go because it's starting with our mentality, okay? We're not sure. We're speaking of uncertainty, so we're moving with uncertainty. Our body is unsure. Our mental is unsure. So we can't go into that direction because our mind, the body does what the mind tells it, okay? Everything starts with an idea. So if you're planning ideas of uncertainty in your mind, that's how you're going to move. But if you moving certain and you say, I'm going to do this, I want to do this, and you're doing the things that are putting you on that path, then everything puts you in that direction, okay? I kind of want to give you an example before I close this video off, okay? I used to have this thing with my girl, right? And I tell her that I'm going to work. I'm going to the studio. I'm going to the studio and I'll be back early. I'm going to come back early, right? And she would always be like, you know, you're not going to come back early. You're not going to come back early. You're not going to come back early. And then I tell her, I say, why would you wish that on us? Why would you wish that? Why would you speak that into existence? Because now that you speak that into existence, I could be well at work, finna get ready to go, finna get ready to, you know what I'm saying, get ready to go, it's early, and then all of a sudden my mom call and say, son, I need you to get this out of the attic. Or son, I just had a flat. And all of a sudden, now I have to be late because she spoke that into existence. Or, you know, something happened where you know, the lights go off in here and I gotta stay a little bit longer to take care of it. But because she spoke of that, she spoke that into the, what's the name? The universe gave that to you. A lot of what I'm going to be talking about on this channel is your mentality, your mind state. The universe some metaphysical stuff, you know, because I do truly believe in, as a man thinketh. What we think is what we become. What we say, what we think is what we'll receive. Okay. And if we move it in uncertainty, or we moving in doubt, and we moving in negativity, then that's what's going to come into our circle. That's what's going to come into our universe. I hope this video opens some eyes, man. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Deuce.